Hello, welcome back to Jonah's blog part 3 with me and Jonah,
Eddie Morris and Adrian Houldey.
And Adrian Houldey, the big A.
Right, we're just talking about Aid's early England days and venues and that. We just want a little mention about the publicity the fighters got back then. So Aid wants to say a few things and take it away, Aid.
But nearly every week there was someone from our gym in some sort of paper. You got
at least one of us.
Yeah, you got the Black Country Bugle, worry.
We had Newers.
Sporting Argos.
But the Chronicle.
Express
and Star.
Every week, I would say, there was somebody from the gym, in our gym, was in the paper.
Yeah.
But I've mentioned it to other people as well on Facebook not long ago. What's happened to publicity?
Yeah.
Where's the publicity gone, folks? Is anybody actually turning up at your gyms with other gym members? Can anybody tell us? Or coaches? Do you get anybody from the paper come down and ask how your lads to get on? Or do you have to send it to the newspapers yourself? Obviously, there's no social media or anything back then. No camera phones. So basically, to get in the paper like we got on the screen here today, will take somebody to get you in the paper. Or write to the paper.
But the papers was there though, all the time in our gym, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All the time.
The papers going to the venues back then.
Yeah.
So
at home shows.
Yeah, so somebody would be taking notes and taking the pictures for the papers themselves.
They would
put in the boxing news, wouldn't they?
Yeah, there'd be somebody who would send the results into the papers. If a reporter come, there would be somebody send the results in. So that
in the championships, like say like when we was like in the any one of them, we was always in the paper, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Do you mean it's like say here now, what is it? Wednesbury boxers the quarter-finals, and then it'd always be Wednesbury boxers in the semi-finals. Wednesbury boxers reach the final. Yeah, all the time.
So Aid made it to the papers. Well, how many cuttings would you say you got, Aid, from over your years? Hundreds. So he was in the paper quite regularly. So he was quite a celebrity in the Midlands, really, in the boxing game.
Wednesbury wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was massive.
Yeah. My mum and dad, they kept all the cuttings. I'll bring it in.
Yeah,
Did you keep many of your trophies, Aid?
No, I've got 3 where I won the junior IBAs. I don't get my mum's for a while. But it was quite a few years. And they said, if you don't come down by the weekend, they're all going. So there was about, I don't know, 180 trophies, all in a skip. So when they put the skip up, they must have gone, bloody hell, look at this. I had 130 amateur.
130 amateur fights?
Yeah.
How many wins?
About the 100 mark.
Well,
wow.
Yeah, about 100.
And back in the amateur days, what were some of your toughest fights do you remember having? What sort of age group was you when they started getting really, really tough?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Well, it's like, every time you like say like you mean like the championships, like can you reach? Yeah, you say like say well actually them hard anyway, but say like you get first round, second round, third round in the Midland final. That is when it begins to get tougher from there down, because you're in the Midland final, then you've got your quarters, your semi-finals.
Obviously, training's getting tougher now. You've got to put more road work in, more pad work, sparring.
A lot of boxers are unlucky in certain weights when they reach the Midlands final. I had a couple that was top lads in mine. I just fell short of the hurdle. There was Stephen Bendel. He was world champion. Another lad, Mark Santini, I met him in those all splits. But I reckon if I could have got over the Midlands, I reckon the Midlands final was probably the hardest fight you would have got.
Yeah.
In Miles Championships, especially in the seniors. It has been proved because everybody who lost to went on to winning. So that just proves to me that Midlands
you was fighting
final,
the best then.
Yeah, you was fighting the best in that.
And you won your vest as well, didn't you? As well, your Midlands vest. I run them every year. I won one every single year.
What were some of the prizes? I heard like a few rumours as to your prizes at different venues if you won, like what with a toaster, a kettle, an amp power, all things like that. You remember some of the prizes you used to come back with?
Crystal glass,
crystal chandelier. So not chandelier, crystal glass.
Range. There's a Rolls Royce car radio. I think the senior, like the schoolboy, early bouts, like on the night, the prizes were that good. They saved them for the older lads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The old, like the seniors got the better.
Did you ever get any pocket money or a bit of backhanders off your trainers back then if you done good, or a little drink or little collections for you back then?
I got £20 for it for boxing.
£20. Oh, that was quite a bit of money back then as well.
It was. I used to get 20.
Did you work when you were 16 along with your training?
Yeah, I was. I'd probably put the two worst things I could have put: boxing and scaffolding.
On scaffolding? So straight in a young age, straight on the tubes?
So I'd be scaffolding all day, training at night, or boxing at night.
Fair play. So you was getting quite a little stocky lad then at 16, 17?
Well,
it keeps you fit.
Scaffolding keeps you fit.
Yeah.
I did try it. I don't like it.
I still don't like it.
Right,
I think it does well. Right, when we always had every year on the home shows. We'd have every year we'd have a cup. What we put for the box of the year.
Yeah.
I never won that because we didn't ever get you to seniors, but I won junior boxer of the year for 3 seasons. Yeah. I think you won your best boxer of the year, didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
And it was a big massive.
And I won a
so how many times did you win that?
Twice, I think. I shared it the one season with. I can't remember who it was. I've actually got a picture with all my trophies.
It's in the middle,
and it's in there.
Yeah, it's in the middle. Yeah,
it's in there. This cup, and you'd have your name engraved on it.
Yeah.
And that would get next year. You'd have to give it back to somebody else and go on there.
Yeah. And you got the final. Yeah. Like our final show of the season, and
that dated back a few years.
Yeah.
To get your name on there twice, that's well good.
I won the placard because it was a shield. It was a little shield, and I won that at the age of 12, 14, and 15, I think. I won it on my first year when I'd had 14 fights and lost 2, and they had me in the ring in the interval. Yeah, with a rope, skipping with a rope for about half an hour.
It was nice.
Did you still have the same trainers as you was back 13, 14, 15, right up to when you're 16, 17?
Yeah.
So they never changed trainers, it was still the same trainers, just a bit tougher on everything now.
Yeah, some kids move clubs down the job.
Yeah.
Got any fonder memories from the gym? Any funny stories you want to tell us?
Yeah, I've got a good one. Big Bran.
Brandon Summers, you monsoon Bran.
Yeah, we'd like to get you on here, Bran.
I don't know why, but Bran always likes to drive around in a transit van. I think he thinks he's a bit of a pikey day.
Yeah.
And we'd finished training. It was in the winter, and I'd got this old Escort Mark II Redden, and I got in the driver's seat. I was clearing the screen. And Bran, gosh, he reversed into the door, the driver's side door, dented it all in. I jumped out and went, Bran, look what you've done. He said, oh, don't worry. He says, we'll get one from Ray Scrap Yard. It's still there, ain't there? He said, we'll get one in the morning. I said, go on then. So we went down the scrap yard, was looking round, and as look at it, there was a red Escort in all the exact same colour, but it was just close enough. And I went, Bran, there's one here. So we borrowed some spanners off Ray's, got this door off. It took us ages. It took us about 3 hours to get this door off. We got it off, got it in Bran's big transit van, what he used to have. Drove it to my house, and instead of taking the driver's side off, we took the passenger side off. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. It took us all morning to get that off, so we had to get back in.
Take the other side off.
Yeah, take the other side off.
Brilliant.
Oh, Bran, do you remember this doing this?
I mean, we were taking off your eyebrows.
Oh, that I was going to get to that next. So let's hear about these eyebrow stories.
It was a thing that we all went through. I think it was because if I don't know, it does sound, nothing to have your eyebrows missing. But if they're missing, your forehead looks about that big.
Who was the instigator for this? Who was the ringleaders in this?
Probably the twins.
Yeah.
I think the twins.
And then definitely.
And then like that Bran and the twins was good. Obviously, close mates because they was closer to each other, sparring partners and training. Yeah. But yeah, they used to. They had the twins was terrible. I've been out with many times with the things they've done, and I've been out with them and they've had eggs and they've pulled over and gone, do you know where it's bang? They've just come on and they've been covered in eggs. It's just suffering, just young things what people do.
Did you ever go on any of these flat sparring sessions we've been hearing about? Where you just turn up an empty flat and just...
Oh yeah, we did.
Whose flat was that?
I don't know. It was that. I think it was.
I'm glad I was never invited.
It was down by the twins' house. In all the same street, I think. No, Jubilee Street.
Yeah. And the avenue that goes round the back.
Yeah, and it was an empty masonette or flat, and we were sparring in there. And then, well, you've got your gloves on and that, and then you've got the twins in Bran. Fair play to Macca, he couldn't get him.
Yeah. Or me. You're making me evil. I couldn't run. I couldn't run now. I could run. Come here, Kelly, and I'm off.
It was just what we done.
Did you ever get told off at the gym for anything you'd done?
Nah. No, I'll tell a lie, I did. Yeah, this is a story I was thinking about on the way here. This is. I remember I'd done 15 years for Wednesbury, but I can't remember what years it was. I'd done 6 years. We used to train 3 nights, don't we?
Yeah.
I'd done 6 years and I never missed a training session. I went, if you wore very well, I don't. I know I put six years together and never lost one training session. And the end of the season, we used to play football that day, and you know, you could still do a bit of training if you wanted. But most of us would play football outside with rugby or anything like that. And I remember I was still training. I was doing the bag and everything, and all the rest of the lads was playing football, and it was just something to kill an hour. And Errol and Terry, because the season's like football, finishes the end of May, don't it? Mid-May, and starts the end of September, October, sort of thing. And I remember this now, and Terry and Errol put their arm around me every side and went, come out. And they walked me to the gym door. Yeah. They opened the doors and kicked me out. They said, we don't want to see you back in here until September. Go away and forget about boxing. Yeah. And I said, what do you mean? He went, I said, I'll play football. They said, no, get away from the gym. We don't want you near the gym. Go away and enjoy what else. There's more to life than boxing. Come back nice and fresh. September, then we'll start again. Yeah. And that's what they've done to me.
How did you feel about that?
I don't know.
And they're pushing me out and they're helping me. It means all everything, but they're pushing you out, aren't they?
No, I know
why they're pushing you out.
I was obsessed with him. I wouldn't go on holiday or nothing. Well, we don't ever go on holiday anyway. It's like when say if there's a school trip, you used to get about 2 months now to stay from school.
Yeah, for your parents to pay for it and money.
English or
I
was never allowed. I was a little shit.
Oh mate.
Now, well, I'd bring the letter, right? I'd bring it back home. I'd go, Mum, there's a school trip here. You'll be bad. What's this 2 months away? You'll be bad. Put it in the bin. I said, but it's in the bin, it meant. And so I'd be like one or probably maybe one over sitting there.
Who were there? Who they go?
Waving them off on the couch.
Who they go? I know,
So we're just going to take one more short break, folks. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with some more amazing stories from AD. And we'll be back for part 4.